What the fuck? Yeah, so POV. Just trying to adjust this. What the fuck? It's like working a little bit. That's working. That's fine. How you doing? Happy motherfucking today. It's Monday when I'm recording this, but I'm a little behind on posting on my videos, so not behind. I'm where I need to be. I just haven't been posting because I need to post. I'll post a video. But yeah, I'm sending emails right now, and I'm just taking a little smoky break because I've just been doing some research and some motherfucking development this morning. I had a little late start to my morning, so I didn't go to the gym this morning. That's okay because I went yesterday. And I had a good workout. This morning I was watching a video about this guy just diving into the Bible and just Christianity and everything, and he was talking about how Easter and Christmas and these like major holidays that we celebrate are like pagan holidays. And so like Easter is to worship this goddess called Ishtar, which I need to look out for her. She's apparently like the god of like orgies and shit. I gotta do more research. I'm just yapping here about what the video was about. But yeah, and so she's like the goddess of orgies, and like around this time they would something included with the orgies had to do with like rabbits, chickens, and like I think there were like sacrifices for like rituals for these like orgy rituals and shit. And hence the Easter bunny, hence the Easter eggs and like all of that shenanigans. And then for like Christmas, it's the same fucking thing. And these pagan traditions to celebrate these orgies, the tree symbolized, or the pine tree specifically, like symbolized something in this the religion and or this pagan traditions, and so that's why we have the Christmas tree. What the fuck? And like in the 1800s, Christmas was banned in the US. And like now it's one of our like major celebrated holidays and everything. So is Easter. Which obviously I gotta do more research, but it's just something interesting. Yeah, I mean. But yeah, as I was thinking, peace is every step, obviously. So like, let's see what the vibe is today. It is sitting meditation. Okay. The most stable posture for meditation is sitting cross-legged on a cushion. Choose a cushion that is the right thickness to support you. The half lotus and full lotus positions are excellent for the establishing stability of body and mind. To sit in the lotus position, gently cross your legs by placing one foot for the half lotus, or both feet for the full lotus on the opposite thighs. If the lotus position is difficult, it is fine to just sit cross-legged or in any comfortable position. Allow your back to be straight, keep your eyes half closed, and fold your hands comfortably on your lap. If you prefer, you can sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, your hands sitting on your resting on your lap. Or you can lie on the floor on your back with your legs straight out a few inches apart and your arms at your side, preferably palms up. If your legs or feet fall asleep or begin to hurt during sitting meditation so that your concentration becomes disturbed, feel free to adjust your position. If you do this slowly and attentively, following your breathing and each movement of your body, you will not lose a single moment of concentration. If the pain is severe, stand up, walk slowly and mindfully, and when you are ready, sit down again. In some meditation centers, practitioners are not permitted to move during periods of sitting meditation. They often have to endure great discomfort. To me, this seems unnatural. When a part of your body is numb or in pain, it is telling us something, and we should listen to it. We sit in meditation to help us cultivate peace, joy, and nonviolence, not to endure physical strain or to injure our bodies. To change the position of our feet to do a little walking meditation will not disturb others very much, and it can help us a lot. Sometimes we can use meditation as a way of hiding from ourselves and from life, like a rabbit going back to his hole. Doing this, we may be able to avoid some problems for a while, but when we leave our hole, we will have to confront them again. For example, if we practice our meditation very intensely, we may feel a kind of relief as we exhaust ourselves and divert our energy from concentrating our difficulties. But when our energy returns, our problems will return with them. We need to practice meditation gently but steadily throughout daily life, not wasting a single opportunity or event to see deeply into the true nature of life, including our everyday problems. Practicing in this, we dwell the profound communion of our practicing in this way, we dwell in profound communion with life. And that's what I've been saying this whole entire time, you know what I mean? And that is the read for today with this. But yeah, I just be McThinkins, and like I'm in the process of, I kind of have a majority, I have the ending of, I have more information so let me just backtrack. I plan on writing this, I'm in the process of writing a book, and it's been something that's been in the works for 9 years, or it's been an idea for 9 years, and I'm finally getting to a point where I'm creating a plot and articulating everything, and my goal is to make it's a story about the events that happened in my life, but I need to put it into a plot that makes sense and isn't specifically like what happened to, I'm also just thinking out loud here, so welcome to Inside My Head. But with that, I gotta figure out like how I want to go about that, because hold on, the train is trying to leave. I knew you forgot what I was talking about. I know it has to do with the book. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, so because with the book, my goal with it is, or I guess this is somewhere where I've kind of been stuck with in the process of it, because my goal is to write the book, but then eventually once I'm able to focus more on this, my goal is to turn it into like an animated series, but with the animated series, I want it to be like the book that I'm writing is about my life right now, like in my late 20s, but then for the series, I'm debating if I wanted to start in my childhood, and then it's like so the middle part, or like what happens in my book happens in the series, but it's like in the middle of it, you know what I mean? So then my series will be based off of my book, but it's just like the book is just this part, and you're just looking at this, like let's say this is my book right here. This is the book, but these pages right here probably a little bit more. Like these pages right here is the book. But then I want the series to be this, this, this. And so when you see, or when you read the book, you're like, oh shit, I want to know what happens. But also there's so much shit that happened before the book that you need context for the whole thing. And bless me. And so that's where I'm at with it, because I need to figure out where I want it to where I want the book to end, but where it ends on a very powerful note, because I want the book to be inspirational and I want it to be similar. I want it to have a similar vibe as to the ending that I want to portray. I want it to be as climatic, but then, like, when you're reading the book, I just want to do it justice. Like, similar outcome, because I know where I want this series to end, because I see the vision in my head, but then for the book, I'm struggling because I don't want to write about that part that I want the series to end, but I need to figure out where I can end the story that has just as much as an impact as the whole series would wholly. And then when you see the series, it just opens up the whole story, and like but you don't know that until going into it. Like I want it to be a journey. I want it to be a whole fucking thing. And so I don't want to say I'm stuck, because I'm not stuck. It's just that's where I'm at in the process of right now, is figuring out where to end the book specifically and how. Because, like I said, the book is just going to be a quarter of the whole thing. But then the series will be that's like my life mission, is to create the series. For me, like that's my ultimate goal before I die. Like I would like to create the series. And so I'm just taking small steps to do that every day. And so all of these videos, all of me reading, all of me creating, like you'll see it all come together eventually, because this is just every day I'm just working towards this vision that I have, and not being attached to the process of that specifically, but just keeping that in my mind 24/7 and be my lens for everything that I do, because at the end of the day, that's what I want for my life, is to create this. And so I'm going to do everything in my power in the meantime to just do that. And like in doing that, it just, if you can find I'm just saying this just because it's coming to my mind, but like if you can find something that you want to create, no matter how fucking crazy it is or like fucking seems, like don't limit yourself because you don't believe that you can't do it. Because right now, I have no business thinking about writing a book or creating a fucking series. But if I have that mindset, I'm never going to be able to, I would never do it, you know, because I would just exclude myself from not by limiting myself that I can't do these things, when there are people out here doing exactly that. Like you can do anything you want to do. You just have to figure out what it is that you truly want and desire in this world, and just run with it, no matter how crazy it is. Because I believe that's where a lot of like anxiety and like depression comes from in today's day and age, is because people are not doing what they're intended to do. And just trust your gut. I can't tell you what it is specifically that you need to do, but you know, like, when you know when you're self-sabotaging, you know when you're not doing the right thing. Like, you subconsciously know that. And that's why when you get like, or I'm speaking to me, my old version of myself when I do this because, or when I say this, because I used to do exactly that, and now, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever. I guess that's where it needed to end. You can do whatever you want. Don't limit yourself to your silly little beliefs. Because, like, especially once you start working towards whatever it is that you want, even if it's just small little steps, it gives you something to hold on to and a reason to live. And that's why, make it fucking crazy. Make it fucking, paint this big ass fucking picture and just shoot for the fucking stars. There ain't shit else to do. And there's so much crazy shit going on in the world. If you really focused on what was important to you and what you cared about, you would let go of everything else that's happening outside of there, because it's all just for show anyways. Like, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of division, there's a lot of just a lot of that going around right now. And if you focus on that, you're contributing to it. Because at the end of the day, everything that is happening right now has been purposefully designed to happen right now. These are the consequences of everything that has been happening, because people have been too ignorant to open their eyes and to look around what's going around and to ask questions. And so everything that is happening right now has to happen right now. But that can be a really good thing, or it can be a really bad thing. Do you want to contribute to the negativity and chaos by being afraid and you looking through this lens of fear and fright, when these aren't our emotions? These emotions have been created and everything that's been in place today is to make us feel this way. Like, everything has been beautifully designed to fuck everyone up. Like, look around. So, peace is every step. End rant. I don't know where I was really going with that. I just felt like I really had to say that, because life is peaceful. And we were not born to be in this low vibrational state and to be sad, depressed. Like, we're alive. And this can be heaven. Like, look at this shit. This is fucking beautiful as fuck. Are you kidding me? This is just fucking outside. Like, look at that shit. Like, this could be heaven. It is for me. But if I was having a terrible day, or if I was having a terrible mindset, this would also be hell. And if I focus on all the chaos and everything that's happening in the world, like, let's say these planes that are crashing right now, there's something going on that this shit's happening, you know? But also, look at this, because this is happening right now too. And so it's important to stay up to date on what's happening, but it's also important to understand that a lot of things that are happening right now is intentionally happening, and it is to create chaos. It is to create fear. It is to if it initially makes you feel something, that is what it's designed to do. And I think it's just important, or I believe it's important right now to just let whoever it is do their fucking thing, and we're not being a part of it. We're not contributing. And by not contributing, I mean by not reacting and not be living in fear. Because none of this shit is fucking real. It's all a fucking show. Everything. I don't know who's watching, but yeah. I'm gonna end it on that because I need to get back to my fucking emails, yo. But thanks for listening to me yap. It's been nice chatting with you. I am sure I will chat with you later, and yeah. Toodles. Yeah, so POV, just finished this art project that I made for my friends. You know, just doing the damn thing. Don't mind me just showing off the mirror. Yeah, so it's very functional and she's very cute. And yeah. Yeah, so POV, just body check cam. You already know. What the fuck? I know. I don't know how much I weigh because I haven't been weighing myself, but I'm liking where we're getting at, you know. I can't really see from that, but you can kind of see my arm. She's getting a little fucking bigger than she was. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. I gotta take the trash out. And then I gotta read her some shit. Like, I said, baby, I do this. I thought that I thought that you knew this. Yeah, let me take the trash out, okay? Yeah, so POV just took out the trash. What the fuck? And it's about that motherfucking time. Cause yeah, it's 2 in the morning. Or past 2 in the morning. Well, I just got done watching a movie and I didn't realize the fucking time. I know, crazy. It was My Old Ass, and very interesting concept. Yeah, very interesting concept. Yeah, this is The Creative Act, and I wanted to read before I go to bed because that's what we do around these parts, you know what I mean? So, expect a surprise. Will the camera focus? So, let me get in a fucking comfy spot. That also, yeah. Okay. Expect a surprise. If we're paying attention, we may notice that some of our most interesting artistic choices come about by accident, springing from moments of communion with the work when the self disappears. Sometimes they feel like mistakes. These mistakes are the subconscious engaged in problem solving. They're a kind of creative Freudian slip, Freudian, fraudulent, where a deeper part of you overrides your conscious intention and offers an elegant solution. When asked how it happened, you may say that you don't know. It just came through you in the moment. In time, we grow accustomed to experiencing moments that are difficult to explain. Moments where you give the art exactly what it needs, without intending to, where a solution seems as if it appeared without your intervention at all. In time, we learn to count on the hand of the unknown. For some artists, being surprised is a rare experience, but it's possible to cultivate the gift through invitation. One way is through letting go of control. Release all expectations about the work, without the work will be. Approach the process with humility, and the unexpected will visit more often. Many of us are taught to create through sheer will. If we choose surrender, the ideas that want to come through us will not be blocked. That's true. It's similar to writing a book by following a detailed outline. Set aside the outline, write with no map, and see what happens. The premise you start with could develop into something more, something you couldn't have planned and would never have arisen if you were locked into following a particular script. With your intention set, the destination unknown, you are free to surrender your conscious mind, dive into raging stream of creative energy, and watch the unexpected appear again and again. I feel like I talked about this in these videos, but like when I do my art, I kind of just allow myself just to, whatever I feel like I need to express, I just allow it to come forward. And so I make a lot of weird shit. I like it. I make things that are weird, but is me and it's true to me, so I don't fucking care. but like as an artist, I can say that I really appreciate my artistic style because I rarely go into an art project with an idea or goal. I know what I want to feel or how I want to make myself feel. And so I just create with that in mind. And then when it's done, I know it's just a gut feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Basically what this is all talking about. With your intention set and the destination unknown, you are free to surrender your conscious mind, dive into the raging stream of creative energy, and watch the unexpected appear again and again. As each small surprise leads to another, you'll soon find the biggest surprise. You learn to trust yourself. In the universe, with the universe, as a unique channel to a higher wisdom. This intelligence is beyond our understanding. Through grace, it is accessible to all. Living in discovery is at all times preferable to living through assumptions. And like that's what I've been saying this whole entire time, you know. But yeah, that's the read for the day. Cute, right? So yeah. My high for the day was that I have sent over 100 emails. Or I have over 100 emails in my Excel sheet and I just have to send them. But for a Monday, that's really good for me because usually I only get to like 30 to 70 if I'm good. 70 if I'm good. But today I made it a point to get to at least have 100 in my Excel sheet and I fucking did it. So we're like out here or something. And I went for a walk and I had a fun time making this video today. And I also made another song, but I'll wait to show you that for another time because I just showed you, or I just did this thing in this video today. But yeah, my low. I gotta get my money up. But that's whatever. Let's see. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for me going back to the gym because I was taking a long time off. Like a year ago, a year and a half ago, I was going between 4 to 7 days out of the week to the gym. 7 was a really good week, but I was just consistent with it. And then once like the fall and winter hit, I kind of slacked off. There'd be times I wouldn't even go to the gym for like 2 weeks, which is dumb as fuck. Because I never regret going to the gym. Like I always get what I need to, and so it's silly to me that I allow myself to talk myself out of not going when I always have a good time going, and I always feel better after going. So yeah, I didn't go today, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm happy that I've been going back to the gym because I know it's only been a few weeks, but I noticed a difference in just the way that I look and carry myself, and just like the way that my clothes are fitting me. Like my sleeves are getting a little bit tighter, if you can kind of see. So that's cool, or whatever. From this angle, it doesn't really look that big, but it's bigger than what it fucking was, and I'm excited about that. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're still watching, thank you for watching and listening to me yap forever. Tee-hee! But yeah, what was your high? What was your low? What are you thankful for today? Because I need to know. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. And if you don't follow me and you like this video, I post shit like this often. That's the other song that I made in this video too. So yeah, whatever. I'll talk to you later though. Have a good night.